Welcome back to a new video. So in this workout, I had front squats and some pulling, which I made some modifications to how I did the pulling. And the front squats, I think they were supposed to be pretty light because this is the second to last deload workout. I have this one, then the next day ended up being heavy day, which I'll talk about why I switched the heavy day from originally the Saturday to the Friday, but this was from Thursday. And as you see here with the muscle snatches, I don't really know why, but I was just adding in some behind the neck snatch grip strict press, I guess you could call it. Just some behind the neck pressing, just to see what I could do and just for fun, I suppose. But I was actually able to get up to 80. And then I tried to muscle snatch 91 again. It was a little bit closer than the previous day, but not really close enough. And I don't think it's really beneficial for me to keep doing that. All it is just going to aggravate some sort of wrist or muscle or a shoulder or something. And there's not a ton of benefit out of going super maximal in the muscle snatch, especially if I have other sessions to do. I kind of get away with it on a session like this where I don't have anything, it's just front squats and pulls after, so it's not like I'm doing a bunch of snatch work after. But something to keep in mind for myself, just mostly just stick to doing 80. 80 is a pretty routine number. I can always move it pretty well and pretty correctly as far as muscle snatches go. But you see here, front squats, there were originally supposed to be sets of 4, but I kind of wanted to keep up the momentum that I had in the previous week. Last week, I had 155 for several singles, and so I wanted to try to do 160 today and not have a belt on and have the weaker knee sleeves, but mostly the no belt, because the belt does help quite a bit on the front squats. But I see here, they're moving pretty well. Nothing really felt too off as far as my back goes, which is really nice. And I was really thinking about, once I did this 160, of doing it for a double, but once I did the first rep, I was like, it's probably smart just to stick with the single and just kind of keep the momentum up with the front squats and just continue to try to push the max weight with them, because it will correlate to the clean pretty well, of course. But I do want to get back to doing reps like they have, but I'm just being overly, it's probably the last lift I'm just being super cautious about, just because I don't want to re-aggravate anything. On that first set of pulls there, I did some RDLs with just 140, and then I was feeling a little frisky, so I went to 180 just for, I guess, a clean deadlift. And then I went up to here, and for whatever reason, I decided just to do deadlifts, but I wanted to do an AMRAP for some random reason, and I did. I've counted 10. I guess you can go back in the video or be counting as I'm doing them, but I counted 10, and I don't think that's a PR. I don't really keep track of 10 rep maxes for pulls. I do remember, I think still my best set of deadlifts was years and years ago in like 2017. And I did like 507 for like 7 or 8, and I was significantly lighter back then. But it's one of those things. It's like, how hard are you going to really push a 10 rep max on a deadlift? It's not really that important. But I did get a nice little pump in my hamstrings, which was interesting. I don't typically get those from deadlifts or anything like that, but solid strength session. And tomorrow, the next session will be the heavy day of the week, and then I have one more light session of the deload week. And then, well, I guess it's ended up being relatively heavy for the movements I did, but I guess you'll see that in a couple days. But yeah, I'm gonna get everything edited up on this Sunday that I'm recording this commentary and be all caught up. Maybe do some double uploads to get really caught up, but we'll see how ambitious I am. Anywho, have a great day. I'll talk to you on the next one. Peace.